You guys have a lot of energy happening. Okay, air signs, this will be for your sun, your moon, your rising, and on your Venus. So if you have Aries, Libra, and or Gemini in any of those placements or in all of those placements, depending on who you are, this reading is going to be for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to dive right in because that's just what I like to do. We are going to see what is currently happening in your life. This will be from May 20th to June 20th. Thank you, Spirit. So this will be from May 20th to June 20th. So we're going to see what's happening in your life, what's going on, what to look out for, kind of what your emotions are, things of that sort. Okay? Again, this is for all the air signs: Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Probably wants to say Aries, but we know that that's not them. They've had their turn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Just going to pull out all the cards that I will be using for you guys, okay? Let's see what is going on in your life. We're going to see what's working in your life currently, and then we're going to see what we need to work on in your life, okay? Spirit, what is not working for Gemini, Aries, and Libra? They pop up one more time. Are you guys dealing with the Aries? What is happening? You got Aries in your chart. What is going on? I just keep wanting to say them. Spirit, what is going on with the air signs? What is happening? What is not working for their life? Speak now. What is not working? What is working for all the air signs? What is currently working for all the air signs from 20th to 20th? What is working for the air signs? Okay. Wow. Anything else that is currently working for the air signs from the 20th to the 20th? Speak now before I close out the deck, please. Speak now before I close out the deck, please. That was a lot of cards. We're keeping all of these. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get straight into it. They gave us a lot of cards, which means we have a lot to work with and to work on. Where the fudge is. Okay, so the first card that we have, which is your emotions, hello, air sign. So what isn't currently working for you is the emotions, which is discontent and boredom. Right? So you may feel like you're just doing everyday things, the same exact ritual, the same exact routine. You feel like there's discontent in your life, like there's boredom, like you're not happy, you're not satisfied where you are. So you're looking for an extra, you're looking for an outlet. You want to move, you want to shake, you feel like you're waiting. But even if we look at the bottom, we are able to see a rainbow at their feet, which means there's always light. If we decide to turn towards the light, if we decide to look at the light, if we decide to see that there is something beautiful actually happening in our lives. There's structure in your life. It's not, I'm doing the same routine. There's structure in my life. There's stability in my life, right? There isn't boredom in my life just because I know what's going to happen. That means I can plan for something exciting. That means I have the means and the mindset, right? But this is honestly causing a little bit of struggle in your mental because you don't feel like you are able to mentally get out of this. You feel like this is what it is. I'm just discontent and boredom. And this is weighing on you mentally, which is why we have mental conflict. There's literally, I do have a fit. Look, trying to put the filter on the face is hilarious. But it is literally a little person inside of there, right? There's a little person inside, and that little person is you. And it is a matter of you feeling mentally conflicted with yourself, with how your life is currently looking, with how it is currently playing out for you, with how it is currently manifesting in a way. You feel like it's not happening as quick as you need. It's not happening as spontaneous or fun as you would like it. And we all know air signs, they like to have fun, they like to be out, they're very airy, right? And that is having issues with your power. You feel like you don't have any power within yourself. You feel like you don't have any power to manifest. You don't have any power to speak things. You don't have any power to remove yourself. You don't have any power to speak up. Again, this is from the 20th up until the 20th. So this is about you wanting to really want to tap into your power, right? So you have been having issues of feeling like you don't have any, which can be probably why you feel like you are discontent in your life. So that you feel like you don't have any strength. What's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? You feel like you don't have this innate ability that you feel like other people have in their life, right? You see what they're able to do, you see what they're capable of, and then you compare yourself and you feel like maybe I can't do this, which again is causing this mental conflict within your life, right? And it could be because you have to have patience, right? And plan. And that is not something that you may want to do or may feel like you want to do or feel like something that's going to be beneficial in your life, especially if you're already feeling discontent and boredom and you already feel mentally conflicted, like something's going on in your personal life or mentally. It could be an issue, right? It could be a problem. And you feel like you're not going to get your wishes fulfilled, which is also why we have fulfillment of wishes. Right? So you feel like you don't have any power. You don't have any strength. There's nothing special about you. Your life is just kind of mundane. It's not going anywhere. You feel like it's stagnant, like it's not progressing the way that you need it to. You feel like you have been waiting for fucking forever. You feel like you are going through all this mental turmoil, right? And you don't feel like it's actually affecting you on your outside, but it is. It's affecting you on your outside strongly and heavenly. So heavily, right? So we want to make sure that during this entire period from May 20th to June 20th that we are being mindful. If I'm feeling bored, am I confusing peace, stability, and serenity with boredom? And if I am bored, what can I do to add some fun to my life that isn't in a way that is all the way in the deep end? That is not like, I'm bored, let me go do some shit that I know I shouldn't do. Right? And causing a self-sabotaging behavior, causing cycles to happen back in your life, right? So when you are feeling discontent with your life, which is like a disconnect almost, it's a separation of you within yourself and what you want to do, which is funny because I wore this shirt today. It's like two separations of two sides, right, of your life. And again, you feel like, I don't have the patience, I don't feel like I need to plan right now, and that's causing you some issues with your power because you don't feel like you have any, right? So let's go ahead and get into what we can help you with and what is working for you. I know the Power card is an actual card in the Major Arcana, so I'm just going to read that one for you. The Power card is the Strength card, okay? This is about having the unlimited power at your command, okay? It represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love, okay? So if you are feeling like you don't have any of those in your life, you have to give yourself that because it comes from inside. So that is what is not currently working for you. Your lack of power, what you feel like you don't have. You feel like I've been waiting for fucking forever. I feel like I'm tired of planning. I feel like my life is just bored. It's stagnant. It's not going anywhere. It's causing me some mental strife. And I don't feel like I'm going to get my wishes fulfilled. Okay? This is what is working for you from May 20th to June 20th. We have fertility. Okay? We have fertility, which is whatever you planted, continue to nurture that. Whatever manifestation that you have, whatever declaration or proclamation that you have, whatever you planted, it is about to be reaping the abundance. We have 3, right? Which is crazy because your first 2 cards are 3-3, which is letting you know that it's maybe an imbalance that is happening in your life and you need to get back to center of self. I heard him. I just don't know where he went, right? So it's a matter of tapping into that fertility. And that is also a Major Arcana card, right? And the Major Arcana card for fertility is the Empress. So understanding that you have inner knowledge, you have inner wisdom, you are wise, you are very powerful. So that is what is working for you, is recognizing that I am fertile, right? When you are pregnant, I've never been pregnant, okay. But when you are pregnant and are expecting a baby, it takes 9 to 10 months. Can it come sooner? Absolutely, right? But when you are pregnant with the fertility, with abundance, you have to take care of the baby. You have to nurture the baby. You have to feed yourself, right? So are you feeding yourself affirmations? Are you feeding yourself truth? Are you feeding yourself fun, right? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you resting when you need to, right? Are you going out and getting exercise when you need to? It is about, I am currently fertile, but what am I planting inside of myself to actually reap the abundance of what my fertility is saying for me, okay? So you are fertile at this moment, but make sure that you're not planting doubt in your mind, constriction in your mind, discontent, like it's not gonna happen, and you just bum rush and you're just like, premature, which I'm a preemie baby myself, but that means it has to stay even longer, right? In the NICU. It has to stay even longer in the hospital. It has to stay, which means it can take you the long way around and you're back in the cycle that you don't want to be in, okay? The next card that we have is our solar plexus chakra, right? So for the air signs, that is what will be working for you. You want to tap into your solar plexus chakra. Let's go ahead and read that. The color that we want to focus on is yellow. Then we have the sound, which is ram. Ram is spelled ram, but I think it's pronounced ram. So you just even hum that. The element is fire. Which fire and air, they feed into each other. They give each other life. You just light some sage, blow in a little bit, it sparks it, right? So tap into some candle magic maybe. You know, going outside in the sun and feeding yourself. Giving yourself that fire energy, doing something that allows you to feel fired up in your heart and your chest is going to help you with that. It's literally, the glands are the pancreas and the adrenal, which is pretty much like right here in this area, okay? The key words are I can, right? Because remember, what wasn't working for you is I can't, I'm bored, I can't do this, I don't have this, I can't wait, I can't plan, I don't have power, I don't have, my wishes aren't gonna get, it was a lot of I don'ts, I can't, I'm stuck. This is I can have this, I can exude my power, I can have fertility and plant the right seeds, I can give myself nourishment, right? So you wanna say I can. It says the energy center where your emotions and feelings are recorded. It says it represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence, okay? To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance, and movement, or breath work, okay? In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonize this area. And if you decide to take some classes, that might help with the discontent and boredom. That might help you with not trying to like, oh, I can't wait, I can't wait. You can wait. Patience is a virtue. And it's best to practice that now before you get what you have and you feel like you need more and you're not happy, okay? What is also working for you is rest and rejuvenation. It says rejuvenate, but rest and rejuvenation. So again, understanding when it is time to relax. You are not, you're not, it's not stagnant. It's not taking forever. It is just a matter of you having to tap into yourself and pull it out. Rest a little bit. And as you can see, they're resting out in nature in a yoga pose. They're meditating. That is also resting. Meditation helps to rest your mind, to calm your mind. If a thought comes in, it allows you to think about the thought and allow it to flow through, which will most definitely, since both of these are about your mental, right? Because they're the blue, they're about your mental. Definitely, it's really going to help you with that mental conflict, that mental strife, that anxiety, that worry, that doubt, that guilt, that fear, whatever it is. Meditation helps you to have an inner connection with your inner self, which is why you see that little person inside of their head, okay? The next one that we have, which is also a major arcana, which is wisdom. You have to recognize that you are wise, which is why they want you to wait Because when you are wise, it means that I'm taking all of my previous lessons from the past and I'm able to actually utilize it in my life. So that's the difference between wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge is I know I have this information, but wisdom is actually applying it to your life for your betterment, okay? With the understanding of that. And the major arcana card for wisdom is the Hierophant, okay? So you may be abandoning some old ways. You may be abandoning some old ideologies, some old systems, some old thought patterns, some old habits. Again, it is taking the lessons and the elements of the past and utilizing it for your future. So taking that realization, taking that recognition, right? Even if it has a book of its past, but it's still looking at the sun, right? It's still looking for it. It has a dog, right? So just letting you know that as long as you stay within a pocket of yourself and what is truly for you, your own laws, your own morals, and understanding that, just like the Hierophant, and you're able to put out your energy where it's needed, it's going to work out better for you, okay? We have the Emotions card, which is choose wisely, okay? We have choose wisely. When you feel like everything is stuck, right? You feel discontent and boredom, like you have no other options. Like you can only go back into the darkness. Like I can only go back this way. I can only talk to this person. I can only be at this job. I can only have, you feel like you keep pulling yourself back, right? And you feel like you're not gonna get your wishes fulfilled. You feel like I don't have this choice. I'm just gonna have to take what's given to me and I'm just gonna have to accept it. I'm just gonna have to deal with my life being forever the way that it is, and I'm just gonna be stuck. No, you have multiple choices, especially with opportunities coming in, right? With the understanding of, I have wisdom, I have fertility, and I can start planting things that I want. I'm gonna start tapping into my power, into my confidence, into my willpower, right? I'm gonna rest when I need to. I have choices. I can choose, right? Pulling back to the soul plexus, I can choose. I can make a decision, right? And you have to choose. Because also not making a choice is a choice. So choose the choice that you want. Choose the choice that is going to work for you and that you need, okay? What is working for you as well is shadow, which is the moon card on the major arcana. I only know this because I looked it up before and another read it. But the shadow, you want to get in touch with your intuition. You want to get in touch with that darker side of yourself. Why do you feel so comfortable going into the dark but not exploring the dark? Not finding out why you decide to do those things, why you feel that way, why you feel like currently in your life there's nothing that is grateful, there's nothing that is about abundance, there's nothing about happiness, there's nothing good going on in your life. It's just boredom, discontent, I have no power, I have no energy, I've got mental strife. Why do you feel this way? Tap into your shadow, because again, what you feel like isn't bothering you, it is, which is why it's coming up mentally, and your mental starts to seep out into your everyday environment and into your everyday life. So you're going to want to work with your shadow self. Diving more into the intuition is really going to help you, especially since you will have to make a choice, okay? The five card. The last card that we have is the throat chakra. This will definitely help you. You need to speak. You need to start speaking. I have an affirmation that says, I create as I speak. So you want to start speaking, especially since you are fertile. You want to start speaking life into that baby. Start speaking life into those seeds. Start allowing yourself to actually feel those words. And even if you're just kind of saying them and you don't believe it, continue to speak. Continue to say what you need. Speak up for yourself. Be bold, okay? We're going to go ahead and read that as well. So we have, the color is light blue, right? Then we have the sound is hum, not hum, because it's spelled like ham. The element is sound. So listening to music, which will also help with the solar plexus and dancing. Listening to sound bowls, which will help with meditation to clear out that energy. Listening to rain or nature will allow you to just kind of rest your body and rejuvenate. So sound is element of sound, but also hearing your own voice. How are you speaking to yourself? Because you're listening to yourself, whether you believe it or not. And even the sound in your head. How are you thinking about yourself? How are you thinking about your life? It's also a sound that is vibrating on a frequency within your body. So again, I can, right? The gland is the thyroid. So if you've been feeling like a sore throat or anything, start speaking up more. Anything that's happening with your mouth, that's what I say. If something's going wrong with your mouth or your throat or anything of that sort in this area, it means that you're not utilizing it enough. If anything is hurting right here in this area, it means you're not utilizing your solar plexus enough, okay? So take that into realization. The key words are I speak. I can, I speak. I speak, I can, okay? It's located in the throat area. It's for communication, sound, creativity, and the ability for clear audience, which is inner hearing. Again, that is still a sound, are associated with it. So many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. You need to have an active throat chakra anyway, okay? It says to balance and stimulate this energy, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud, okay? It's a great tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. Okay? So start speaking up. And you're going to be able to speak up with confidence, with strength, with understanding that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm speaking this with confidence, with determination, with truth, with that fire, with that energy, because what I planted inside of me, I am going to reap the abundance of. It's always going to be my choice to choose. And it's going to be emotion-led because that is what I'm feeling, because I've already dealt with my shadow self. So it's not an emotion out of fear, doubt, right? Or worry. And mentally, I'm rested and rejuvenated. So I'm going to speak. Okay? So take that in and realize that, all right? Head. Okay, so that is what is not, they don't stop sending me that. So that is what is not working for you and what it is working for you from May 20th. And from May 20th, which is today, to June 20th. Focus on you, get back into that. Recognize that you really got to do some shadow work. You really got to go into yourself and start speaking up and being more vocal, okay? Spirit be switching it up on me. So we're just going to take a look and see what is coming in your life for your career. That's what we're going to do next. Spirit said career. So this can be career, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are working somewhere, whether you are in between jobs, whether you are free. That's career. Career, okay? Whatever you do for work is your career. Okay? Not me missing a card. Shame, shame, shame. Okay? So Spirit, this is what the air signs can expect in their career life. What do you have for the air sign, Spirit, for their career? Air signs. What? Anything else for the air signs for their career? Oh. Nosy needs to stop. Okay. Anything else before I close out the deck, Spirit, involving the air signs in their career? No, they only gave you 2 cards. So we have soulmate. And you're probably like, what the fuck does that got to do with career? You want to have something that you, especially since we spend about, depending on what your career is, your job is about 75 to 80% of our lives at work, doing work. Again, whether, and if you are your own business, it's about 100% of the time. Okay, so you want to make sure that it is something that you love. I love what I do and I'm doing what I love. So make sure that there's an actual connection with what you love. There's something that you actually enjoy. Because soon when we start not liking something, we decide and we don't enjoy it, we don't want to do it anymore, it starts to show out in our lives, right? And we don't want that, especially with dealing with what is not working for us. We don't want to not enjoy where we are spending a lot of our time, right? So if you are doing something and you just like, I was going to do this on my own, think about it. Do you love it or you enjoy it? Start putting that plan in action. Start planting those seeds. Start allowing that. I'm not saying go out and quit your job if that's it, but go for it. But if you want to stay at your job and you want a promotion, start speaking the fuck up. Start saying what you need. Start understanding that you have the wisdom. I have the credentials for this. I can do this. This is why I deserve this raise. This is why I deserve this promotion. If you need to start speaking up, if this is something that you love and you truly desire, do it. But also make sure that you are doing what you love and you are loving what you are doing, okay? And if you're not, take a closer look. How can I shift gears? How can I shift careers? How can I shift what I am doing? Because we understand that we need money, sadly, in this society, but we don't want to be so focused on monetary gain that we restrict ourselves in our hearts, in our minds. And then it pours out into feeling like we don't have any capabilities, we don't have any choices. We feel trapped. We feel mentally conflicted. We feel like there's just boredom. I'm doing the same thing. Nothing's happening. I'm not going to give my wishes. Do what you love. Go after what you love in your career and love what you do, okay? We have guides, okay? So this can be your spiritual guides. This can be an actual mentor, somebody that is in the physical. Lean on them. It's saying lean and rely on your resources. You feel like you don't know where to go, ask. You need to start speaking up, especially since we're going into Gemini, and Gemini is all about communication. Speak the fuck up. You have to be more vocal, because if you don't say it, closed mouths don't get fed, and silent voices don't get heard. So start speaking up. Start saying what is needed. If this is not what you love, start professing it. I love to do this. I enjoy doing this. I want to make a career out of this. I want to start speaking it. Start living it. Start understanding that that is also nurturing and planting the seed with your fertility that is currently happening. You are fertile ground. What are you going to plant in this fertile ground? Are you going to do what you love, and are you going to love what you do? Okay, let's see if they have any extra messages for us besides doing what you love and listening to your guides. Okay, it says you are surrounded with their love and protection, and they also offer their wisdom. So you're going to have that extra wisdom. You're going to have that extra help. You are not alone. It says you want to meditate on this when you need assistance from your spiritual team. Okay, so again, it can be your spiritual team, those guides, and or it can be an actual mentor or a guide, somebody that you look up to, somebody that you see, I kind of want to see what's going on in your current job or outside of it. I see that they are able to start their business. I see that they're starting their business. I see that they have established their business. Start talking. Those are also guides. They also have wisdom, right? But make sure that it's somebody that's very trustworthy, and that's just not just going to give it. So for your career, do what you love and love what you do, and call on your guides if you need help. It's okay. Everybody needs a little help sometimes. Even me, when I don't want to admit it. We all need help, okay? Alrighty. I wanna... What is your everyday life? Let's do what's going on with your love life. We don't see... Y'all heard that, right? We're just gonna keep moving forward into your love life. This is quite a disruption. It was like douche, douche. I don't know what that means for y'all. Okay. Make sure. Okay. Alrighty. So let's take a look. Spirit, what is currently not working in their love life? What animal spirit are they exhibiting? Their signs and their love life. Speak now, please. Okay. What is working for their love life, spirit? For air signs, speak now, please. What is working? That's hilarious. You have a lot of fire. Maybe you need to start tapping more into your fire energy, that solar plexus for sure, obviously, which is going to work for you because currently you have a lot of air going on, and with a lot of air, it can get clouded, it can get murky, it can become a tornado and a windstorm. And what's currently not working for you is an air animal, which is the bat. It's currently not working for you in your love life. So this is something that you want to pay attention to and look at. So we're going to go ahead and pull on that. So the bat is about darkness, letting go, and death leading to rebirth. Okay? It says, in the darkness, it can see that all was invisible in the daylight hours. So again, when you go into your shadow self, you start doing your shadow work, that will benefit you. But when you're not doing that, you don't understand why it's happening. You are as blind as a bat in the daytime when you do not do your shadow work. You are as blind as a bat in daytime when you do not do your shadow work. You need to start going more into yourself. It says the bat is a master of the subtle senses of the underlying forces that cause some things to perspire and others to fade. Okay, this signifies the ending of a chapter and the closing of a door. Okay, so if you are in a relationship and or you want to go into a relationship and or you're single, you really want to focus on that shadow self. So when we get into relationships with people that are more intimate, whether that's friendship or platonic or anything of that sort, we want to make sure that we are not projecting ourselves onto them. We are not we are not allowing ourselves to seep out in a way that is not beneficial to the relationship. A relationship means it's two people coming together, right? No matter if you have 15 million friends, you still have an intimate relationship with each of them, with your coworkers, with your job. You want to make sure that when you actually start doing your shadow work and healing and doing that, it's going to benefit you. But when not, you're going to be confused as why things some are prospering and when some things are fading, okay? It says, the bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. So definitely, if you've been thinking about the past, thinking about past relationships, comparing past friendships, comparing past family, anything, you continue to push yourself back and you're not allowing yourself to let go. You're holding on to all these things, which again causes mental conflict, which can cause you discontent, which can cause you to feel like you don't have any power because you don't have any power in the past. That's why it's in the past. You can't go back. But you do have power and strength currently, now, in the present to help you in the future, right? So when you are in balance with the bats, with your love life, you are accepting of other people and you are also accepting of yourself, right? You are able to adapt to certain situations. You don't take things personally. You don't take it in your head. You don't think about it all day. You don't think shoulda, coulda, woulda. You are able to adapt to a situation that is beneficial to you and the environment of the relationship. Excuse me. You're also able to adjust when needing to. So if you need to compromise, if you need to take a step back and think, if you need to shift gears and set up another way of doing things, you are able to do so. But if you're not able to, in a relationship, you refuse to let go. You bring old things up. You continue to live in the past. You continue to act out in the past. You continue to feel a certain way. You continue to project these feelings. You become blind in the relationship that you want to see light in. Excuse me. All right? And you reminisce a lot. Remember when you are stuck in the past in this relationship. Again, whether it's friend, family, lover, whatever. You are pushing yourself back. You are a little bit too much in your air energy. Okay? Too much in your head. Too much in your body. You have to learn to release and let it go and let it out so that way you can continually go forward. Okay? So that is what is currently not working in your relationships from May 20th to June 20th. You are refusing to let go of the past and you keep reminiscing on it. Things that help is to watch the sunrise. That will help you. If you watch the sunrise alone, you're able to see the light coming up. You're able to see the day, the abundance, the birds, all of it. You're able to see that there is beauty in what is currently happening now. What is currently going on in your life now. You're able to see and enjoy this person now. right? But it doesn't take away from you being a master of the subtle senses, which is also why you're able to accept, adapt, and adjust. What is working for you for May 20th to June 20th is the tarantula, which is fire energy. Again, they really want you to tap into that solar plexus. They're just saying it. Tap into that solar plexus, okay? So with the tarantula, which is working, they provide at a crossroads in claiming life's purpose, right? So it says, this represents a decision, this represents a moment when a great decision must be made, okay? It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose, and a habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, right? So again, that past is not going to work for us. Having a routine, having a daily structure, and again, finding out who we are. I ain't got no air sign in any of these placements for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but finding out who we are as a collective, as an air sign, as people, we realize that we are able to extend what we found inside of ourselves to our relationships, right? We're able to see the joy, the happiness, the comfort, the stability, the wisdom, all of that within ourselves, and we're able to extend that and see that within our relationships. And if not, we're able to counterpart, is this person draining me? Is this person using me? And we're able to adjust ourselves with the mindfulness, okay? It said, a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention back to you. So right now in this relationship, I always say it's better to be selfishly in love than selfish in love. Selfishly in love means I love myself selfishly. The love that I give myself, my friends, my lover, my family should be an extension of that. If you do not make me feel the same way that I do when I love myself, but coming from you, then we are not selfishly in love together. So again, focus on yourself, that shadow work, that wisdom, that power, that throat chakra. I speak. It's a little bit time to start focusing on you and giving yourself that love, okay? It says, until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. So you're going to go from relationship to relationship, friendship to friendship, family member to family member. It's going to be fleeting because, again, you feel discontent and boredom in your life. So you feel like, I got to go out there and get it. I got to go out there and get it, instead of going inside and getting it and allowing your insides to start being a reflection. It will be fleeting, okay? It says, it hovers patient and calm like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. So what will work for you with the tarantula energy is going inside, choosing yourself, and then allowing everything else to follow, okay? Just be patient and calm. It's coming. Your love is, just be patient and calm. And when you are patient and calm, you are able to extend that to yourself. True strength comes from being kind to yourself. Okay? When you are in balance, you follow your intuition. Intuition, not outtuition. Intuition. You follow your intuition. I know I want to be in a relationship with this person. I know I need to cut this person off. I know I need to end this. I know I need to. You understand exactly what you need to do for your life, and that is going to benefit your relationships immensely. Because when you know what to do with yourself, you're able to know and extend that to others. When you are out of balance, you hesitate. Oh, look at that. You hesitate, you contemplate, you overthink, you over-intellectualize, right? Oh, I did this because this and then this and this. Well, actually what I meant was that you started over, I speak. You're not over-intellectualizing, you're not hesitating, you're not contemplating, you're not doing any of that. It says to bring it to balance is daily journaling. Like I said, a daily routine doesn't have to be boredom. It can be something as simple as daily journaling. Going into your, bless me, I'm feeling that. Feeling that release. Go into your journal. Go into yourself. Write it down. Let it out. Okay? But you need to release that past. Get back into your shadow self. And then that will start to be an extension in your life for all things in relationships, okay? Okay, so we did your love life, we did your career, we did your, we did your everyday life, what's happening. We're just gonna go ahead and end it and see if Spirit has any final messages for you for May 20th to June 20th. Wow, we are already in May. I mean, already almost over with May. That's crazy. But air signs, you really gotta go in. You gotta go in. You gotta go in. You gotta go in. You gotta speak up more. It's a lot of air right now, and it's causing quite the strong. You know, you can get cut by the wind. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for the air signs from May 20th to June 20th? Messages do you have for the air signs, Spirit? I like that. What messages do you have? Messages do you have for the air signs, Spirit? Y'all getting a lot of angel numbers, okay? Okay. Can you clarify? Can you clarify obsessed, please? Clarify obsessed. All right. Spirit, ancestors, guys, any final messages for all air signs? Final messages for all air signs. Bless me. Final messages before I close out the deck. Ooh. Final messages before I close out the deck. Okay. Alrighty, so you know how I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with what's currently not working, what currently needs to be closer looked at. Again, this is just the messages from your guides, your ancestors, okay? So we're here again, right? So again, you may have been in this mental constraint before, you may have been in this mindset, this predicament before. You may be looking at things like, damn, I can't get out of it with that discontent. I'll never get my wishes fulfilled. I never have any power to choose, any power to think about me. Woe is me. It's a lot of whining, a lot of complaining, a lot of just pessimistic behavior. So we're here again. And you are obsessed, which is why you are obsessed with the past. Because you can alter the past any way that you want to, but you feel like you cannot alter your current state, your current future. You feel like you are so obsessed with the past, which you are, which we're seeing not only in your relationships, but also in your current everyday life, that you are obsessed with the past, with holding on to being bored, with holding on to being discontent, with holding on to, well, it could have happened, it should have happened. You are obsessed with holding on to things that you really need to let go. And when you let go, you are able to be a lot more patient. You are able to be a lot more sure of self and understanding, okay? So, fact check, okay? Because right now, it could be an issue with just having daddy issues. Right? So fact check yourself. It could be daddy issues. It could be family issues, or why you are so so reliant on the past. So determined and obsessed in thinking and just having that in your brain, the past. Well, it could have been like this because right now, and you don't want to look at your life right now because you're like, well, if I would have did this, I wouldn't be here right now. If I would have said this, I would have had this person right now. If this would have been, I wouldn't right now. And you're looking at right now as something that isn't right now, something that isn't present, something that you are currently living in, something that you can change, something that you can motivate and tap into that solar plexus, that power and that strength and that fertility, and planting good seeds into yourself and recognizing I am acting out based off of an issue from the past and it is really affecting my future because it's fucking with my current, okay? So fact check yourself. It could be daddy issues. It could be internalized issues with your own self, with your insecurities, with your thoughts, anything of that sort. But right now, you are here again, and you're going to lead yourself to the same pattern, and that is not what we want. Okay? We have there's a secret. Okay? Don't focus on that too much. I wouldn't. But it could be involving someone, because we have put a spell on you. So it could definitely be involving someone. And sometimes the spell is us thinking continuously in that cycle. But sometimes the spell can just be that we can't let go. You gotta release it. But if you are thinking about someone, or you're wanting, just let it go. The secret, don't think about that too much, because you don't know it. It's a secret. But when you start calming your mind, calming your body, being more centered and focused on self, start being truthful with yourself, authentic with yourself, confident and real, and recognizing who you are yourself, secrets are just going to start popping up. They're just going to start popping up, because the vibration that you're sending out is that I'm not being secretive with my shadow self. I'm not being secretive with what I want to say. I'm not being secretive with what I want to do. I'm doing what I love. I'm going out there and I'm being like the tarantula, and I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. I'm patiently waiting. I'm resting, rejuvenating when I need to, but I understand it's always going to be right here. So you want to, again, once you start living for yourself and not for the past self, it helps you with a lot of these issues. Fact check your reality. Is this currently your reality, or are you looking at the past and how it has affected your current in a negative way? Okay? We have a lot of angel numbers for you guys. I love it, I love it, I love it, okay? I love it. So this is what is working for you, right? This is from your ancestors, the message that they have for you. That's what it is. We have 666. Give a little, get a little. Again, 666 is about taking a step back and recognizing and reflecting. What am I giving my energy to? What am I giving my thoughts to? What am I doing correctly? Is it going to lead me to a path that I want to go? 666, take a step back. Think, think, think. Give a little, get a little. So whatever you're going to give is whatever you're going to get. So again, go into yourself. They really want you to do some spiritual shadow work right now at this moment in time, because it is needed. Okay? We have tabula rasa. Okay? This is new starts, new beginnings. Okay? This is what is working for you. Again, you have fertility. You have the throat chakra working for you. You're going to start speaking up. You're going to start being more creative. You're going to start living your life. You're going to start doing what you love without a fucking care about anybody else. Not in a negative way, but in a way of I'm finally putting myself first, right? Tabula rasa is about new beginnings, a new start, okay? And we have happening quickly. So it can happen quickly in a way that is for your benefit or not. The Spirit is saying it's happening quickly. So be ready. Start having a grateful list. Start journaling. Start singing. Start dancing. Start living your life in the present moment, so that way your body isn't affected in the future by continuously trying to drag it back to the past, okay? Then we have another angel number, 888. Abundance flowing in. Infinite possibilities are happening for my life and for my betterment. Abundance is flowing in. Allow that stuff to happen for you. Allow it to flow to you. Stop blocking it. Stop pushing it away. Just allow it to happen. 888 is infinite possibilities. Choose wisely. Infinite choices. Infinite ways that this can play out, okay? Abundance is flowing in. This is what's working for you, because we also have onward and upward. Keep moving forward. Keep thinking about yourself. Keep thinking, okay, this is going good. If this isn't happening, that's fine. What may seem like a delay or things not going my way is just divine timing at play, right? That's an affirmation. What may seem like a delay or things not going my way is just divine timing at play. And that is allowing you to take a realization like, my life isn't happening just to fuck with me, but I also don't want to fuck up my life and fuck with me. I'm onward and upward. I'm onward and upward. Onward and upward, okay? We also have the last of them are 9999, right? We have transformative ending and ancestors please. So step into this transformation. Step into this transformation. Step into a 999 is about completion, the end of a cycle. We are right there. We are right there. We're about to have the tabula rasa, right? We are at the end. and our ancestors are pleased because it transformed us. They're not going to say, so we're here again. They're going to say, damn, something new. And that's also going to help with you not being bored. That's also going to help with your mental conflict, because you're going to be able to give yourself rest and rejuvenation, which is something new. You're rejuvenizing yourself, right? So allow that to come in. And allow your ancestors, when the ancestors are pleased, life is beautiful. I'll tell you that for sure. I'll tell you that for certain, okay? When the ancestors are pleased, that's the life we want to live. When they're happy, we're all fucking happy, okay? So, air signs, that is your reading. Step into yourself, love yourself, be more sure of yourself, journal, sing, dance, reflect. Tap into you a whole lot more. You're going to love yourself. Enjoy yourself, okay? So, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do these live readings on my Instagram every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. But sometimes I hop on here like I did today when Spirit leads me to do certain signs. Again, leave a comment if it resonated with you or if it didn't. Again, I love you guys, and please love yourselves more.